Hey, it's like 1:05 a.m. on this Saturday, November 17th. To me, it's still like Friday, of course, like Friday night. It's been a very long week. It really has. And it started out Monday with the whole car breaking down thing in the middle of the road. And then it progressed, onward until today, Friday, being somewhat of a depressing day. Um, I went to Hialeah. I want to say Tuesday, Wednesday with Yusuf, and we saw the Blue Scion TC. I really liked it. Thursday, we didn't make any calls to the. I made calls to the other guy saying if he would sell it for less, like just a bit less or whatever, trying to negotiate the price or whatever. But then I was settled, I was like, I'm gonna buy it regardless of the price. I like how it looks and whatever. Friday being today, I called the guy at we were supposed to go today to get the car. My friend who helped me get the motorcycle, helped me, find the motorcycle and whatnot, he was gonna come with us and whatnot. We were gonna head out in the morning, but he had to help his dad buy a car, and so that was that is something that he needed to attend to. So we couldn't go in the morning, and in the afternoon I had classes, which it hurts me to talk about this because of what happened. So anyway, he couldn't go, so me and Yusuf, we didn't want to go, or I didn't want to go without him because he's really good with cars. So I would feel much better if he test drove the car and whatnot. But I called the dealer around like 7 p.m. and I'm like, hey, we're gonna come tomorrow and pick up the car and buy the car tomorrow being Saturday. And he's like, I'm sorry, it's been sold. And immediately I went through the 5 stages of grief. Is it denial, anger, some other shit, I don't know. And then I know it ends in acceptance. Okay, it's denial, anger. I should know this. Denial. Okay. Well, I have a smartphone for a reason. Denial, grief, mourning. 5 stages of grief. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. So anyway, so he said that it was sold, and I immediately I was like, that's not right. And I was like, I will pay more. I will do 5 stages of loss and grief. Okay. So I told the guy I will pay more, and then he's like, okay, let me call my boss. And then so he called his boss, and during this time I was like anxiously waiting. He returns and he's like, sorry, the person has already has a receipt for it. They're gonna come tomorrow and pick it up. I was like, what if I come tomorrow early and I pay more, and would it be possible then? It's like, no, they have a receipt. So it's, anyway, the 5 stages of grief are denial, anger, and bargaining. I forgot bargaining. What is bargaining? Oh, I did do bargaining. I was like, I'll pay more and the such. Okay, cool. Depression. I went through depression. I severe, acute depression. And acceptance. I went through all these stages. Okay, let me go through every stage and tell you what happened. So denial, right? I mean, I was like, no, it's not true. I thought they were saying that to not compromise on the price or whatnot. I simply did not want to accept the, I was like, that's not true. You're obviously making a mistake, or this is I denied what I was hearing. Anger. I was angry because I was like, why didn't you call me? Why didn't you tell me, I was interested in the car? I was, whatever. He had no reason to call me, but I was just mad at the dealer for not calling me. And then I tried bargaining, which was telling him I'll pay more, I'll come earlier, pick up the car. Depression. Now, that's where the bulk of the story is, in depression. The reason that I got depressed was mainly because this was more than what I needed. It was something that I wanted. And losing something you want hurts in a way that's different than losing something that you need. Losing something you need, you're disabled in some sort of way, and you kind of are not functional or whatever. Losing something you want is you're still functional in that you can be functional, but it hurts because you have everything to be functional, but just not the drive. I don't know if I'm explaining this correctly, but that's how it felt like to me. It was like I have a motorcycle. I could get any functional car, and it would serve the purpose of transporting me from point A to point B. But beyond that fundamental purpose that a car serves, this was like something that I wanted, and now I didn't want other cars. I wanted a special car and whatnot, like do its function and have some sort of meaning, and like it's like having a wife or a husband that does their function or whatever purpose they have to do, but you're not attracted to them, which is very weird, I guess. Because, like, why would you marry them? Unless it's like arranged marriage. Why would you allow yourself to be arranged married? But anyway, what's the point is that with this Scion, I felt like it would have been, specifically that one, I felt like it would have been like the marriage with attraction and actual feelings involved, as opposed to, oh, I'm the husband, you're the wife, this is your roles, this is my roles, or some shit like that. So where am I going with this? Okay, so anyway, depression stage. So I had to write a paper that was due by midnight. And right before starting, I turned on my laptop, I was like ready to start. And I made the mistake of calling the dude, the dealer, to confirm that I was going to come tomorrow, right before I started my paper. And after I found out, I was going in this spiral of depression because again, it was losing something that I wanted more than something that I needed, and that hurt more. And I couldn't focus, and for like 3 hours, actually 3 hours, I was unproductive. And I actually started the paper at 10:04, and I finished before midnight when it was due. But I was going through this depression stage, not just because I lost this car, but because it reminded me of something that just recently happened, I guess a month. November 2nd is when she got married, of how I lost my fiance.